I know what you're thinking, what the hell is up with the title? Let me tell you what. If dating sites can do it, well, so can I. So make sure you're alone and let's look at some curves. Just kidding, there's nothing inappropriate in this video. Unless you find pictures of big ol' cocks to be inappropriate. What's up, Kings? I'm Aprox and today we're back in, you guessed it, Satisfactory. Since quite a few people asked, how do you make these curves? I decided to just show you. So let's see the basic technique first, and then I'm gonna show you a neat way to utilize it that I haven't seen anyone use yet. First, you want to place foundation. I usually align mine with the world grid, not because of the rotation lock, but because of height snapping to the grid as well. So I wouldn't have any problems aligning it with anything I might build in the future. And you can also put another foundation on top of it and use whatever rotation you need to, and that will still align with the rest of the world pretty easily. Anyway, now grab a catwalk and imagine where your curve is gonna go. So if I wanted my foundations to curve left, I would build my catwalk on the right side in the front edge on the existing base foundation. Just like this. Then all we need to do is hold down Control, which is the default button to enable snapping, and then we can rotate the catwalk 10 degrees either to the left or to the right. Since our foundation is gonna curve to the left, I'm gonna rotate the catwalk 10 degrees to the left. Then you can extend it by 2 and repeat this process as many times as you want. And obviously if you repeat this one 9 times, you're gonna have a nice 90-degree curve. Then all you gotta do is grab a foundation and build it according to the catwalks. Now if we step back and step up, we can see that this is a very, very nice curve. Obviously you're gonna need a little tinkering before you get full control over this curving method, but it's pretty easy. Okay, and now onto the unique part that I promised you. Imagine you're building a factory, right? You have all of the machines and whatnot on this side, and this is sort of a loose end, the entrance or the exit or the see-through glass wall or what have you. That means you can tinker with it. We can start making some pretty cool looking stuff. So if I add a catwalk on this edge of the wall and start curving it slightly, let's say 20 degrees, another 20 degrees, then another 20 degrees, this should make for a pretty nice curved wall. So this is pretty cool, but you can do one better. Instead of using walls, we use the newly added half foundations. So now if you add the curve on both sides and complete it with half foundations rather than simple walls, you get something that looks a little more like this. And you can one-up this thing even more. It's all just a subject to your imagination. First I'm gonna need to replace the catwalks that I've built and deleted. So we have this nice curve again, and delete the half foundations that I've just made, and then place full foundations instead, and then place quarter ramps on the following parts, and then adding the half foundations, and then adding glass even. Then of course we have to clean things up a little bit, add all the extra bits and pieces, something like this. Don't forget to replace the glass on top as well. Then we can remove 2 bottom panes of glass, go into walls, pick up an automated gate and add it up here. We can have an entrance that looks something like this, which to me looks really damn good, and it also doesn't take that much extra time, as long as you've mastered the basic placement and thinking in the way of curves. In the interest of full disclosure, I have to say that I did not come up with this idea, and I don't even remember where I learned it, so if you know the original author, please leave it down in the comments. And that's gonna be all for this short tutorial. If you liked the video, drop a like or dislike if you didn't, and as always, this has been Aprox. Thank you for your eyeballs, and I'll see you in the next one.